You're all very welcome here today. My name is Gerald Gavin, the Academic Affairs Manager with responsibility for examinations, timetabling and conferring at the university, and I have the honour to be your Master of Ceremonies. I'll introduce you to our platform party, beginning from my left. Dr. Paddy Tobin, Dean of Faculty of Design, Education and Social Science. Dr. Michelle Glacken, Vice President with responsibility for students, teaching and learning. Professor Graham Heaslip, Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Computing. Dr. Orla Flynn, President. Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer. Professor Jacqueline McCormack, Vice President with responsibility for equality, diversity and inclusion and online and flexible development. Dr. Sean Duffy, Vice President with responsibility for ATU integration. And Dr. Amelia Au-Young, Dean of Faculty of Business. We also extend a warm welcome to our Vice Presidents, our Assistant Registrars, Librarian, Heads of School, Heads of Department, many members of our academic staff, and all of yourselves today. Today I have the honour to announce in one large group in absentia the Postgraduate Diploma in Business in Financial Planning, which is delivered in collaboration with our honoured partners, the LIA. This group will be presented with their parchments at an event hosted later this month by the LIA. I will call out each of the names in order and then at the end declare them in absentia. Postgraduate Diploma in Business and Financial Planning. Niall Bambrick. My apologies. Always rushing to get you the teas and coffees too quickly. Anish, Irim Area Dr. Orlan Nilain, Uchtron Ulskol Technolieta on Atlantic. Gradama Brunna, Aina Faglamoria Brunn Ulskol Technolieta on Atlantic, Conacrishin. August Irim, Dr. Liam O'Benaid, Chlorahor. My sincere apologies. I'd like to call upon Paddy Tobin, Dean of Faculty of Design and Education, to declare the welcoming address.
Fáilte of Galéir, our law specialty show. Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to our ATU Sligo Conferring ceremony. Today is a day of celebration, joy, and immense pride. It is our great pleasure to welcome you, our students, soon-to-be graduates, your families and friends, our dedicated colleagues who have supported you throughout your journey, our Alumni Award recipients, and our distinguished conferring party. This moment is all about you, our students. It's about celebrating your achievements, recognising the milestones you've reached, and honouring the dedication and commitment that brought you here. It's also a time to acknowledge the people who stood beside you, those who cheered you on, offered guidance, and shared in your successes along the way. At ATU, we are deeply grateful that you chose to embark on this chapter of your life with us. Your commitment to learning and growth has enriched not only your own lives, but also the entire ATU community. Among those of you here who are here, you have explored the worlds of business, finance and marketing, ready to shape economies and organisations. We recognise our graduates in social sciences, social care, social justice and law, individuals committed to fairness, advocacy and the well-being of others. We celebrate the creativity and vision of those in design and creative practice whose work will influence culture and society in powerful ways. We also honour our graduates in civil engineering, architecture and electronic and mechanical engineering who will design, build and innovate the physical and technological world around us. We recognise those in environmental science, health and nutrition, pharmaceutical science, fields that are central to the sustainability and health of our planet and its people. And we pay tribute to our nursing and healthcare graduates who enter professions defined by compassion, skill and service. We also acknowledge our research and PhD graduates whose curiosity and dedication expand the boundaries of knowledge and deepen our understanding of the world. And we recognise the achievements of our wonderful alumni. Each of you has taken a different path, and today those paths meet here in a shared celebration of your achievement. As you graduate, you carry with you not only the knowledge and skills of your discipline, but also the responsibility and opportunity to contribute meaningfully to society. The challenges ahead are complex, but so too is your potential to shape solutions. We have a vibrant, dynamic and forward-thinking academic community here in ATU. with your energy and with our energy and innovation fueled by the enthusiasm of students like you and the unwavering commitment of our team. In the few short years since our formation, we've continued to evolve, expanding into new areas, increasing our impact on the region. Today, we celebrate not just your success, but also the promising future of our ever-growing university, with more opportunities for postgraduate study, research, and professional development on the horizon. As you step into the next phase of your journey in a rapidly changing world, it is important to know that you always have friends and support here at ATU. We are your lifelong partner, ready to support you in your career and your continued growth. And as you move forward, we encourage you to stay connected with us. To all of you graduating today and to everyone who supported you along the way, heartfelt congratulations. This is your moment. Celebrate it, enjoy the ceremony, and let it mark the beginning of even greater things to come. Thank you.
Anish, Iramern Dr. Orlany Line, Uachtaráin Ollscoil Technoliacht an Atlantic, Gradam a Brunna, in a Faglamoria Brunna Ollscoil Technoliacht an Atlantic Conacre Sin. Agus Iram Dr. Liam O'Benaid, Clorahor, Agus Privifagok, Akadula Hirahor, Aquir Lahor. Now I call upon Dr. Orla Flynn, President of Atlantic Technological University, to confer awards on the learners presented by the Atlantic Technological University for that purpose. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the candidates.
De bhua an údarás atá díolsithe in Ollscoil Technoliacht an Atlantic. Brunam leis se dochtaní ar na fallamóirí a bhaint amach an chaidán den na dochtaní sin. Agus iarm go gcuirfear na fallamóirí sin í láthair chuam, chun go mruinnig mé a barchéime orthu go farmiúil. By virtue of the authority vested in Atlantic Technological University, I hereby confer awards on the learners who have achieved the standard determined for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
Uachtaráin cuireann mé láthair chuaid na hiarrthóirí seo Helanas a bhfuil a dorthaí scrúdathe leachta agus de bhachtaní ag le bhéle 6 a 7 a 8 a 9 agus a 10 den chreacht náisiúnta cailíochtaí a bheith ceadathe ag comhairle acadúil Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. President, I present to you the following candidates whose examination results have been adopted and awards at levels 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 of the National Framework of Qualifications have been approved by the Atlantic Technological University Academic Council.
Today I have the honour to announce in absentia one large group of students, the Postgraduate Diploma in Business and Financial Planning, delivered in collaboration with our honoured partners, the LIA. These group will be presented with their parchments at an event at the LIA later this month. Postgraduate Diploma in Business and Financial Planning, Niall Bambrick, David Barry, Des Brannigan, Teresa Brun, Nikki Byrne, Timotheus Christololo, Stephen Chubb, Keith Constable, Killian Deegan, Alison Dilly, Carl Duncan, Sarah Dunlea, Emer Dunn, Michael Dunn, Stephen Foey, Ian Feary, Yvette Fidgen, Garrett Flynn, Luca Garuccio, Richard Geraghty, Kevin Gormley, Teresa Grant, Gareth Hayes, Gavin Kennedy, Chloe Kenny, Rebecca Kyo, Alison Kerrigan, Laszlo Krasik, Amy LaRoche, Leah McMahon, John Miller, Ben Mooney, Jordan Mooney, David Murphy, Dennis Nestor, Killian Neville, Cian O'Dwyer, Tara O'Gorman, Raymond O'Leary, Christopher O'Neill, Ciara O'Reilly, Sean Pearce, Adonis Pimenta, Greg Power, Oisin Power, Emma Purcell, David Redmond, John Reen, Henry Reid, Henry Roberts, David Roach, Aidan Ryan, Fergal Ryan, Jeff Ryan, Diane Skehan, Aisling Small, Alan Wall, Lee Walsh, and Craig Williams. I now call on Dr. Marie Moran, Head of the Department of Business, to call the candidates from the Faculty of Business.
The Bachelor of Arts Honours in Business and ICT, Jack Davitt, in absentia. Uzair Samad, in absentia. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Strategic People Management, Aisling Morrow, in absentia. Joanna Walkwich, in absentia. The Master of Business in Financial Planning and Sustainability, Colin McKiernan, in absentia. Hannah Marie Vickers, in absentia. Bachelor of Business Honours in Tourism with Event Management, Victor Adetasoye, in absentia. And all these graduates are in absentia. We give them a round of applause. I now call on Dr. Rochelle Burns, Head of Department of Social Sciences, to call the candidates from this department.
The Bachelor of Arts Honours in Law and Business, Anya Brennan, in absentia. The Postgraduate Diploma in Arts in Social Care and Social Justice, Kelechi Ikewanwu, in absentia. Shinene Maduki, in absentia. Shariki Nosa. Lucia Okowo, in absentia, and Favour Oshakepemi, in absentia. I ask that the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Law and Business and the Postgraduate Diploma in Social Care and Social Justice stand for a round of applause, or for those who are not here. I call on Dr. Fiona Crowe, Head of School of Creative Industries.
I'm delighted to call on the Bachelor of Arts in Creative Design, Simona Paralova. In the Master of Arts in Creative Practice, Mohammed Beyoumi. Rebecca Devons. Grace Downey. Angela Duffy. Bridget McMurrow. Maria May Fleming. Marion Neary. And I ask the graduates on the Bachelor of Arts in Creative Design and the Master of Arts in Creative Practice to stand for a well-deserved round of applause. I now call on Dr. Trevor McSherry, Head of School of Built Environment, to call on candidates from this department.
The Higher Certificate in Science in Applied Construction Technology, Jesse King, in absentia. Bachelor of Science in Construction Management, Kevin Gleeson. Bachelor of Arts in Interior Architecture and Design, Chloe Kane. Callum Blewett, in absentia. Rachel Sands. Bachelor of Science in Computing in Software, Keenan MacDonald, in absentia. Bachelor of Science Honours in Web Development, John Donnelly, in absentia. I now call upon Dr. Xavier Vile, to Head of Department of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering, to call candidates from the Faculty of Engineering and Computing.
Higher Certificate in Engineering and Manufacturing, Kelvin Duna, in absentia. Sam Gormley, in absentia. The Bachelor of Engineering in Manufacturing Apprenticeship, Alan Curran. Ryan Doyle. Jason Finley. Carl Fitzpatrick. Ashlyn Gorey. Richard Harking. Joshua Kasibek, in absentia. Evan Miller. Kieran Mitchell Lees. Rujil Sosiskati. Rujil. Yuri Yoskominov. The Bachelor of Science in Quality, Rosalind Finnan, in absentia. On behalf of the Department of Mechatronic Engineering and for the Bachelor of Engineering in Mechatronic Engineering, Shane Dyke. If I can ask about all the graduates I called on to stand up for a round of applause. Thank you. I call on Dr. Owen Kenny, Head of Department of Health and Nutritional Science, to call the candidates from the Department of Environmental Science and Department of Health and Nutritional Science.
On behalf of the Department of Environmental Sciences, I call the awards for the following programmes. The Bachelor of Science in Environmental Management, Brian Gorey, in absentia. The Bachelor of Science in Environmental Management, Sinead Grimes. For the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science with Ecology, Nicole Valerian. For the Bachelor of Science Honours in Occupational Safety and Health, Conan Kelly, in absentia. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Environmental Health and Safety Management, Ficinius Marcosi Pelejo, in absentia. On behalf of the Department of Health and Nutritional Sciences, the Bachelor of Science in Health Science and Physiology, Leah Cosgrove, in absentia. For the Bachelor of Science Honours in Health Science and Physical Activity, Oisin Gallagher. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Sports and Exercise Nutrition, Nisara Belgali, in absentia. Frankie Gannon, in absentia. Katrina McGearty. I ask the graduates from the Departments of Health and Nutritional Sciences and Environmental Sciences to stand if they are able for a round of applause. I now call on Professor Neville McLenaghan, who is the head of Department for Life Sciences, to call the candidates from his department.
Bachelor of Science in Biopharmaceutical Science, Robert Carroll, in absentia. Dara Dowling, in absentia. Martin Quinn, in absentia. Bachelor of Science Honours in Medical Biotechnology, Matteo Datillo, in absentia. Bachelor of Science Honours in Pharmaceutical Science with Drug Development, Fessus Tamba, in absentia. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Validation and Digitalization Technologies, Juan Garcia Gomez, in absentia. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Biopharmaceutical Science, Alan Lyons, in absentia. Javier Martinez, in absentia. Connor McKiernan, in absentia. Medina Ribic Hadzik. Master of Science in Biopharmaceutical Science, Stephanie Neep, in absentia. Master of Science in Validation and Digitalization Technologies, Aaron Wilson, in absentia. I ask the graduates of each of these programs to stand for a round of applause, please. I now call on Dr. Adele McSharry, Head of Department of Nursing, Health Science and Disability Studies, to call the candidates from this department.
Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Cognitive Behavioural Psychotherapy, Leanne Donegan. Brenda Doran, in absentia. Mary Glennon. Martha McGovern. Naomi Nibbs. Ashleen Robinson Morley. Masters of Health Science in International Healthcare Management, Sian Sonder Banguru. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Gerontology Nursing, Caroline DeBank in abstensia, Sarah Fraser in abstensia, Subine Josie. Anna Olivia Piers in abstensia, Benny Pelusi. Can I ask the graduates of the Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Cognitive Behavioural Psychotherapy, the Masters of Health Science in International Healthcare Management, and the Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Gerontology to please stand up for a well-deserved round of applause.
I call on Dr. Amelia Au Young, Dean of Faculty of Business, to present the candidates for the award of research degree.
I have the honour to present Aaron Dolan for admission to the degree of Masters of Arts Research, and I ask President Dr. Olive Flynn to confer the degree upon him. I ask the candidate supervisors, Ms. Suzanne Ryan, Dr. Catherine McGee, and Ms. Nicola Dunnion to come forward with their student.
Aaron's thesis title is People and Place, the Role of Local Retailers in Developing a Collaborative Destination Brand for the Northwest Region of Ireland. Congratulations, Aaron, and well done.
I call on Dr. Paddy Tobin, Dean of Faculty of Design, Education and Social Science, to present the candidate for the award of research degree.
I have the honour to present James Macaulay for admission to degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer the degree upon him. James is accompanied by his supervisors, Dr. Gwen Scarborough and Dr. Jacqueline O'Toole, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
Thank you. Congratulations, Dr. James Macaulay. James' thesis title is The Irish Rural Pub, a phenomenological examination of the role of the publican as host in cultivating the pub as a third place, 1960 to 2021. Jim's research investigates the role of the Irish rural publican as host in cultivating the pub as a third place, those spaces, those social spaces distinct from home and work. Drawing on interviews with 15 intergenerational publicans in the northwest of Ireland, the study explores their perceptions of the relationship between the publican as host and custodian of tradition and community identity. It extends Oldenburg's third place theory by foregrounding the underexplored role of the host. Importantly, it responds to calls within hospitality research to redefine the concept and refine the concept for contemporary relevance, offering a nuanced understanding of how publicans interpret and shape social interaction within and from their pub spaces. A number of findings emerged, including the publican's presence and performance roles as actors and protagonists are essential in cultivating welcoming, socially dynamic environments. The family hosting dimension of running a pub is vital to its continuity and cultural identity, but financial viability and work-life balance have impeded succession. Publicans have acted as curators of pub traditions, but modernity has reshaped the social landscape, challenging their relevance and identities. Publicans face major challenges today, including from consumer behaviour and socio-cultural factors. Jim's findings, his study findings, offer rich insights into the cultural significance of the rural pub in Ireland and the central role of the publican as host in its cultivation as a third place. Congratulations.
I call on Professor Graham Heaslip, Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Computing, to present the candidate for the award of research degree.
I have the honour to present Mahmoud Tamasbi for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask Dr. Orla Flynn to confer the degree upon him. Mahmoud is accompanied by his supervisor, Dr. Marion McVie, and I ask Marion and Mahmoud to come forward. Mahmoud's other supervisors, Dr. Kevin Meehan and Dr. Sahif Hook, unfortunately can't be with us here today.
The title of Mahmoud's thesis is Accurate and Real-Time Stereo Matching for Autonomous Systems. Depth estimation, or perception of how far away things are, is fundamental to robotics, autonomous vehicles, virtual reality, and augmented reality, with stereo matching playing a key role. Stereo matching follows the principle of human vision with fusion of left and right images of the environment. Mahmoud's work improves stereo-based depth estimation by reducing the computational cost of traditional neural network methods that rely on large 4D cost volumes and heavy 3D processing. His thesis introduces novel innovations in network architecture that balance accuracy and inference speed, including using multiple small cost volumes, lightweight aggregation strategies, and shifting feature fusion to later stages. Attention and feature mixing modules enhance performance in challenging regions while enabling real-time operation in complex environments. Congratulations, Mahmoud.
I call on Dr. Thomas Smith, Head of School of Life Science, to present to the candidate for the award of research degree.
I have the honour to present Arga Judy Banerjee for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer the degree upon them. Arga Judy is accompanied by their supervisors, Dr. Salim Garbia, Dr. Leo Creedon, and Dr. Noel Jones, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
The title of Arga Judy's thesis was Tracking Dynamic Groundwater Vulnerability Using Low-Cost Sensing and Predictive Land Use Modeling. Groundwater is a vital source of drinking water, but it's increasingly at risk from nitrate pollution caused by farming, wastewater, and land use change. Traditional monitoring methods can be expensive and often miss important short-term changes. The research developed an innovative, more practical approach for combining low-cost water quality sensors with the predictive land use modeling to track and map nitrate pollutions in groundwater across the River Bonnet catchment. The study shows that affordable sensors technologies, combined with the spatial and statistical analysis, can improve how groundwater pollution is monitored and understood. The work supports earlier detection of areas at risk, better environmental management, and more sustainable protection of drinking water resources. Congratulations, AgriDuty.
I have the honour to present Simeone Abolade for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask President Dr. Orlifin to confer the degree upon him. Simeone is accompanied by a supervisor, Dr. Kinalulu Kande, Dr. Fedwa El Maluhu, and Professor Stefano Samvita, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
The title of Simeon's thesis is First Principle Study of Ternary Bismuth Chalcogenide for Energy Application. And this was funded by Atlantic Technological University President Bursary Scholarship Award. His research was supervised by myself, Dr. Fedwa Emoloi of Ahmad bin Khalifa University in Dar, and Professor Stefano Sanvito of the Center for Research on Adaptive Nanostructure and Nanodevices in Trinity College, Dublin. Addressing the global challenge of rising energy demand, Simeon's work focused on investigating stable and non-toxic material for renewable energy technologies, and these include photovoltaic, thermoelectrics, and photocatalysis. While lead-based hybrid perovskite have shown high efficiency, their instability and toxicity motivate the search for safer alternatives. And using advanced quantum mechanical method based on density functional theory, Simeon investigated alkaline metal bismuth chalcogenide as a viable option and alternative material. Its findings demonstrate that these materials exhibit promising properties for energy application in their pristine form. Furthermore, is an analysis of vacancy defect under elemental growth condition provides key insight for experimental growth control, including identification of shallow states influencing absorption and carrier concentration. Simeon's research establishes bismuth-based oxide and selenide as a class of defect-tolerant, environmentally non-threatening materials with significant potential for sustainable energy application. Outcomes from Simeon's research have been published in international peer-reviewed journal. Congratulations, Simeon.
I have the honour to present Michelle Fox for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask President Dr. Orlifin to confer the degree upon her. Michelle is accompanied by our supervisors, Dr. Maria Domiki, Dr. Francesco Nossi, and Dr. Owen Kenny, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
The title of Shelley's thesis is Circular Eating, Exploring the Views of Food Industry Stakeholders from Producers to Consumers on the Use of Upcycled Ingredients in Food Production Development. So upcycling lost and wasted material from horticulture is one possible solution to reduce food waste and achieve a circular food supply chain. So the aim of Shelley's study was to bring a whole food supply chain approach to explore the valorization of food waste and loss from the fruit and vegetable processing sector. So Shelley used a variety of research methods, such as interviews with consumers, followed by a mixed method study with industry stakeholders, to explore their views towards upcycling. She also developed a number of food products using upcycled ingredients that were further tested through sensory evaluation. And she also involved the consumers in the food product development through co-creation focus groups. So the results showed a disconnect between consumers and food industry stakeholders, affecting the potential of developing an upcycled food category. Shelley's work has resulted in a number of papers and international peer-reviewed journals and a massive open online course, presentations in different conferences, national and international, and I would like to congratulate Shelley for her PhD.
I have the honour to present Christian Mallon for the admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer the degree upon them. Christian is accompanied by their supervisors, Dr. Rochelle Burns and Professor Glenn Doherty, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
Congratulations, Dr. Christian Mallon. The title of Christian's thesis was The Individual and Societal Impact of a Diagnosis of Inflammatory Bowel Disease in Ireland. Inflammatory bowel disease, more commonly known as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, is an immune-mediated condition, and although in Ireland we are not sure of the prevalence, it's estimated that about 40,000 people in Ireland today live with some version of IBD. The physical, mental, and economic impact of living with a diagnosis of inflammatory bowel disease is very high for patients, carers, family members, and the healthcare system. Significant knowledge gaps were identified by Christian in the early days of his PhD, and so he developed a body of research to try and address all those gaps, including looking at the literature to understand risk factors that we can help guide GP and primary care practitioners to identify IBD earlier in the diagnosis pathway, and also undertaking a cross-sectional survey in conjunction with the Crohn's Colitis Ireland Foundation to understand the patient needs, the patient quality of life, the impact on their mental health, and also the costs that are borne by individuals and their family members for a diagnosis of inflammatory bowel disease. Christian's PhD was a substantial piece of work addressing all of these gaps. To date, he has published in several academic journals internationally and attended, I think, around 10 international conferences. And the work that he's done in collaboration with Crohn's Colitis Ireland will help us improve the knowledge that we have around the disease in terms of diagnosis, proper management, and addressing the gaps in long-term care, as there is no cure for IBD to date. Christian's work has helped so many, including myself, which I'm happy to highlight that I'm also a sufferer of Crohn's for many years. This has been a labour of love for me, and the journey that Christian has taken, I'm so privileged to be a part of it. Congratulations, Christian.
I have the honour to present Leocardia Ranja for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer the degree upon them. Leocardia is accompanied by their supervisors, Dr. Maria D'Amrici and Dr. Francesco Nossi, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
The thesis of Leocardia's thesis title is exploring ways to incorporate insects into the food supply chain from farm to fork. So the potential of insects as a sustainable alternative protein source is increasingly recognized within Europe. So Leocardia's thesis, through a multi-phase mixed methods approach, investigated how insects could be integrated into the Irish food supply chain, starting from feed to food. So she initially developed a survey that explored consumers' and farmers' views towards insect use as feed, and she identified that safety issues were the barriers. Then she moved on to focus on direct consumption of insects. So she started with focus groups, and these revealed that insect-based foods were most acceptable when insects were incorporated invisibly with familiar foods. Then a consumer survey that was also conducted in collaboration with a Greek university confirmed this preference, and she identified that burger patties were a promising product type. So she developed hybrid beef burger, beef cricket burgers, and she evaluated their sensory properties. And then this was followed by an eye tracking and emotional profiling test using supermarket-style packaging and menu-based stimuli. And again, she spent, in order to do that, she spent an amount of time in a university in Greece. Leocardia's work has resulted in a number of peer-reviewed papers in international journals and a number of presentations in national and international conferences. And again, I would like to congratulate Leocardia for her PhD thesis. Well done. Thank you.
I have the honour to present Rand McGowan for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer the degree upon them. Rand is accompanied by his supervisors, Dr. Tony McCabe, Dr. Karen Finn, and Dr. Brian Moran, and I ask them to come forward with their student.
The title of Ryan's thesis was Investigating a Novel Role for G-protein coupled receptors in pancreatic cancer pathogenesis. Ryan's doctoral research focused on pancreatic cancer, investigating a role of specific G-protein coupled receptors in cancer pathogenesis and exploring their potential as novel drug targets. His work has contributed to our understanding of the cellular mechanisms involved in pancreatic cancer development and may help inform future approaches to treatment. Throughout his PhD, Ryan demonstrated scientific rigor, intellectual curiosity, and a strong commitment to cancer research. He published 2 scientific articles reflecting his ability to critically assess the literature and identify key themes and emerging directions in the field. He also presented his research at several conferences and was awarded Best Promoter Poster Presentation at the Innovate Care Conference 2023. Beyond his academic achievements, Ryan approached the challenges that are part and parcel of doctoral research with resilience, professionalism, and good humour. He navigated failed experiments, unexpected results, and the demands of PhD life with resilience, professionalism, and good humour. As Ryan moves on to the next stage of his academic career, we wish him every success. We are proud of what he has achieved and look forward to following his career in the years ahead. Congratulations, Ryan.
Congratulations to the graduates of Atlantic Technological University 2026. In keeping with tradition, you may now move the tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. I think that deserves one more final round of applause for all the graduates. I would like to introduce Lauren Reynolds, who is the ATU Alumni Officer. Lauren will now take you through the alumni presentation.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to each of you graduating today. Together, you are ATU alumni. The ATU Alumni Network is more than a record of graduates. It is a vibrant and dynamic community of innovators, leaders, and changemakers. Today, we have the honour of recognising 2 of our alumni who embody the very best of the ATU Alumni Network. On behalf of the university, I am delighted to warmly welcome our returning alumni. We are truly honoured to recognise and celebrate you today. Receiving the Emerging Alumnus Award is Cara Maxwell. Cara Maxwell is a writer based in Sligo whose essay, poems and short stories have appeared in the Irish Times, the Cormorant and a range of other publications. In 2018, Cara began a Bachelor of Arts in Writing and Literature here at ATU. During her first year of study, Cara wrote a deeply personal essay reflecting on her experience undergoing treatment for Hodgkin's lymphoma. This piece was published in the Irish Times and went on to become the most read essay on the newspaper's website that year. Following her time at ATU, Cara continued her academic and creative development at Trinity, where she completed an MPhil in creative writing. Throughout her postgraduate studies, she worked on the manuscript that would become her debut novel, Sugartown. Sugartown was published last year in 2025 and was subsequently shortlisted for Newcomer of the Year at the Am Post Irish Book Awards. Cara's journey is built on creative talent and remarkable resilience, and she continues to establish herself as an emerging voice in Irish literature. We'll now watch a short video of Cara.
My name is Cara Maxwell. I'm the author of Sugartown and I graduated from the Writing and Literature course in the ATU. When I was a child, I was a voracious reader and a storyteller. I just loved to scribble down little bits and pieces of things all throughout my teenage years. And when I was 18, I had been diagnosed with cancer, and my one creative outlet throughout that entire time was writing and journaling. When I came out the other side of that, I was rudderless, anchorless in life, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I only knew that writing, I was good at it and it made me feel better. So I decided to pursue it as a career, and that's how I ended up here. My career really began in my first year of college here. I had written a personal essay for a module, and my lecturers read over it and loved it and sent it to Martin Doyle, who's the fiction editor at the Irish Times, and Martin agreed to publish it for me. So it was the most read article that year on the Irish Times website. I was in my day job when I finished my manuscript, and I sent it to my agent, who said he would shop it around publishers for me, so I thought, it's great, hard part done. He got back to me after a month or two and said that I had received over 40 rejections. Nobody wanted it. And then Juliet Maybe at One World came in and made an offer on the UK and Ireland rights, and now it's out in the world. One of the biggest challenges I faced was wrestling with my own self-doubt. It can be quite difficult to pick yourself up after rejections, but I think that level of self-doubt only kind of made me a better writer, because it allowed me to continue questioning what I do and growing as a person and growing as a writer. So my writing mentor is Professor Owen McNamee. He was my lecturer here in the ATU for the first year. My whole career he's been my champion. He is my first reader for everything. He's never let me stop writing, even when I wanted to stop writing. And also my fiance Keith has been my other biggest champion. They are the leaders of my fan club, so without them I wouldn't have finished the book. One of the moments I was most proud of was getting shortlisted for Newcomer of the Year at the On Post Book Awards at the end of 2025. One of the smaller moments but really impactful for me was actually seeing my book printed and covered and put on a bookshelf. Every time I go into a bookshop I do have a little look to see if it's on the shelf, and I do get a little boost. It's pretty special. It was my childhood dream and it's been realised. So receiving this award means an awful lot to me. Like, when I got the email I was completely shocked. It never crossed my mind that I would ever be chosen for anything like this, especially kind of coming from where I come from in life and everything that I've been through up to this point. Just to be recognised for something like academic achievement or be recognised by my alma mater is just a dream come true for me, and I'm really grateful. The ATU set me up for life, career-wise. I came in the same level as everybody else, and the lecturers here did nothing but lift me up and basically built me and shaped me to be the writer that I am today, and I wouldn't be sitting here without the ATU. So the advice that I would give anybody graduating today is don't give up. All it takes is one yes in a sea of no's. If you've got a dream, do not give up on it, pursue it relentlessly and be the person that you want to be in life.
Congratulations, Cara. Receiving the President's Alumni Award is Sarah McFadden. Sarah is a graduate of the Sport with Business programme, where she achieved first-class honours and distinguished herself through her determination, leadership and unwavering commitment to sport. Living with a visual impairment, she embraced every aspect of student life with a strong can-do attitude, that continues to inspire those around her. During her time at ATU, Sarah joined Vision Sports Ireland through her work placement, which launched her career in inclusive sport. She now works as Partnerships and Operations Coordinator, leading programmes, events and training that promotes access to sport for people who are blind or vision impaired across Ireland. Sarah has also played a key role in partnering with the IRFU to establish and develop vision impaired rugby nationwide. She made history as the first person with a vision impairment to compete in Irish motorsport and continues to contribute as an active volunteer with Motorsport Ireland. Last year, Sarah was named on the Sport for Business PwC 30 Under 30 list, recognising her as one of the most exciting emerging talents in the business of sport. Sarah is a powerful reflection of strength, leadership, and the transformative power of inclusion in sport. When I watch a short video of Sarah.
My name is Sarah McFadden. I'm Partnerships and Operations Coordinator in Vision Sports Ireland, and I studied a Bachelor of Business with Sport in ATU Sligo. What made me choose ATU originally was when I was growing up in school, I loved sport, I loved business, and there wasn't many opportunities to pair them together. And then actually my business teacher at the time, her son had gone to ATU and done that course, and she went, I think this might be something for you. It wasn't something I'd ever considered before. Then met at the time with Roddy Gaynor, who was looking after the course. I had a meeting with him in advance, and then I decided that was going to be the course for me, and I'm very glad that it was. My degree in ATU has been the deciding factor in my role to date. I went into ATU thinking I was going to go down one road. I went and did my placement in Vision Sports, and it's completely changed the trajectory of my career, to be honest. It's not even a role I would have seen myself in before I started the degree. The skills, the tools, the information that I learnt in my degree has been so impactful, and I genuinely don't think I'd be able to do my day-to-day job without the stuff and the skills that I learnt within that degree. What I enjoy most about my job is probably the impact that we get to have on people. A really good example of how lucky I've been to be involved in that would be through my role in Vision Sports, where we've collaborated with the IRFU and our vision impaired rugby programme. There's a particular member in that programme that I can think of. She'd been through a really sport heavy school, had never had the opportunity to take part. She always had to sit on the sideline. Rugby was her passion all her life, but it was something she could never do. Through that then, when we started up the vision impaired rugby programme, she's been there since day one. She'll tell you she was 47, she had never been on a team, she had never owned a kit, she had never had the opportunity to be part of that, and I suppose it's really amazing to get to have that kind of direct impact on people's lives and create more opportunities for people who are blind and vision impaired to be physically active around the country. There's definitely been challenges throughout it, like nothing ever comes easy, but I think when you have a vision impairment you really do learn to find the way around it. Like not everything is going to be point A to point B, like you have to find the way that it works for you. I'm very lucky to work in an organisation that are obviously very positive towards blindness and vision impairments, but there's definitely challenges always when you're trying to navigate a world maybe not designed for someone with a disability. There's so many people I would like to thank that has got me to where I am today. Like starting with my parents, I'm so lucky to have really supportive parents that probably never gave me an option but to try things. No was never really an answer in our house, and it's something that I see now has been really beneficial to me as I go. Like through into college, like every one of the lecturers that I had, course tutors, they were all amazing. Like they helped me get through a degree that's not always as easy for someone who has additional challenges or needs. But we definitely got there, and through my organisation, like Vision Sports Ireland, Vision Ireland have been amazing. My bosses in Éireann, Padraig, Christina, all of my colleagues have just been absolutely amazing to work with, and they've really helped me get from, at the time, a very probably inexperienced intern to the role that I'm in today. Receiving this Alumni Award is such an honour. There's so many people that would be so worthy of an award like this, but also I'm so proud to have gone to ATU, so it's really amazing to get this award and maybe have my name alongside something that I'm so proud to be a part of. The main piece of advice that I would have for someone graduating is just to keep trying. There isn't always a direct way or means into something, but just keep trying, have a look at what you want and you'll figure it out. Like it's just not to worry, not to panic. There's a million ways into something and you'll find what works for you and you'll find what your passion is.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Anish Irim Dr. Orla Nilain, Anouk Thuran, Craig Kerlash and O'Keith Shaw. I ask Dr. Orla Flynn, our President, to make the closing address.
Díomh a gcuine úsle, agus cuireann fáilte cruúil roimh go léireann tránóna. Cógádas len ar géimethe ar fad, agus nach úntaach an lá atá going inniuh. I want to extend a very warm welcome to everyone with us here today, virtually and here in person, to our graduates, our Special Alumni Award recipients, to all of your families, your friends and your supporters, and welcome also to all of our ATU colleagues and guests from right across the university. The main purpose of today's ceremony is to publicly recognise and celebrate your achievements. And on behalf of us all in ATU, I want to congratulate you on completing your course of study with us. Today is one of our really great days. It's one of 3 spring graduations with graduates receiving awards in Donegal, in Sligo and in Galway. And it's wonderful to see this, and I know it will grow in the years ahead. 3 years ago, we only had 1 spring graduation, and now we have 4. Earlier this month, we celebrated our 4th birthday as a technological university. And while we are relatively new as one university, we continue to grow at pace, and we're now one of the largest universities in Ireland with over 30,000 students across 9 campuses. We've become a university of choice, with increasing numbers of students choosing ATU as their first preference. In the past year, we've appointed deans across our 4 new faculties, and delighted that some of those are with us today, here to celebrate your success. From the outset, we aimed to become a technological university of scale, quality, and impact. We wanted to harness our collective strengths, both to support your learning, but also to collaborate with regional, national, and international partners. The launch here in Sligo of our pharmacy programme last September marked an important expansion of professional healthcare education in the West and Northwest. And this will be followed by the commencement of our veterinary medicine and surgery programme this September, representing a further step towards broadening access to high-demand professional disciplines within the region. We're also an active partner in the EU Green European University Alliance, a network of 9 universities across 9 countries focused on sustainability, innovation, and international collaboration. And participation in this alliance connects students and staff with partners right across Europe, supporting curriculum development, research collaboration, and mobility opportunities aligned with shared global challenges. And we heard quite a few of those today in our PhD graduations. In addition, we play a key role in a number of cross-border initiatives supported through Peace Plus funding, awarded these past few months with projects totaling over €150 million across education, research, skills and community development. And these initiatives strengthen cooperation across the island of Ireland and underline the contribution of universities to social cohesion, regional resilience and shared prosperity. In the past few years, we have achieved so much, but it is largely thanks to you, our students, and of course our alumni. And it's thanks to you that we are so determined to continue on that path to growth and success, not just for us in ATU, but for the region. Through your talents and hard work, you will be the change that we need to see across our region and in societies far beyond our region. We are so proud of your achievements, and we're confident that you have the knowledge, skills, and competencies to achieve your career goals. I hope, like our award recipients, our alumni recipients, that you will remain in touch with us in ATU and to continue to be part of our growing alumni community. And such words of wisdom we received from our two alumni award recipients. Wisdom beyond your years, I really think that. So we also look forward to continuing to support you all through lifelong learning and continuous professional development opportunities. To conclude today, I want to thank everyone who assisted in any way with this afternoon's ceremony, our academic colleagues, our many professional support staff, not forgetting your family and friends who've supported you throughout your journey, throughout your studies, and who join with us all in celebrating your success today. Cogard Sarish, agus Tasulagam Gominik Shiv Sultas and Law, agus Aniha, Gurmila Magav.
Respected guests, academics, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of Atlantic Technological University. We hope that you enjoyed today's ceremony and get a chance to celebrate with family and friends and enjoy some Sligo hospitality. Could I ask the doctoral graduates and their supervisors and family and friends to return for photographs after the procession? I would now ask you all to rise while the procession leaves and the conferring party and academic staff leave the hall. Thank you all.
Thank you.